Today on the channel, we unbox Hasbro Star Wars Rebels. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel. Like I said, today we're going to unbox the Black Series Star Wars Rebels set. Fan channel exclusive, so if you need any of your Star Wars figures, make sure you're hitting up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below, and you can pick up this set there right now. So I finally got this set. It took forever. I struggled to find some of these. I had some pre-orders that got messed up. A few issues with this set, but eventually got most of them. Somebody, and most of you guys maybe know, maybe don't know, a lot of these are re-release. They made the better paint applications to the face. The head scan technology, the true scan, whatever you want to call it, is better and fixed on these. So this is the preferred set, I guess people would say now. Some of these were not enough meat on the bone. We'll talk about that. One I did not buy. The only one I didn't have out of the set was Sabrine Wren. I did not pick up a new one of her, as I do display her with her Mandalorian mask on. I do not need another one because her face is going to be covered either way. So there's that one right there. We have her just for fun. But I do not have a new one of her. The rest of them I did not pick up. I'm going to be honest, I have not seen all of Star Wars Rebels yet. I'm still working my way through the Clone Wars. But I did see a couple episodes when it first started, so I'm somewhat familiar, I guess you would say. But I will watch Star Wars Rebels once I finish the Clone Wars. But I got these figures. A pretty good set as far as re-releases go. They release these to the fan channel, so you won't see these at Walmart, Target, stores like that. It's more of your Big Bad Toy Stores, GameStop. I think Amazon has these as well. But without further ado, let's get into it. We'll go one by one through the whole series, and at the end we'll compare and see which one we like the best. So, Asoka Tano is the first one we're going to open up. A big favorite of a lot of people. I know a lot of people love this character and probably love this figure too. So there's the front. You guys watching The Mandalorian, once again, I'm waiting to kind of catch all the Mandalorian episodes over a weekend. I'm only at episode number 2 right now, but I heard she may be involved, so we'll see. But there's the front. You got the little side, the new Star Wars packaging. They all fit together on the side, which is a cool change of pace, I would say. There it is on the back, and let's read the back. Let's see what it has to say. Asoka Tano, a Togruta female, boy, the pronunciations are going to be rough, was the Padawan learner to Anakin Skywalker and a hero of the Clone Wars. Alongside Anakin, she grew from a headstrong student into mature leader, but her destiny laid along a different path than the Jedi. Dun, dun, dun. Well, let's open it up. This is number 7 in the set, so I guess I'm going out of order. No big deal. There it is. See you later. A little behind the back action. Love the new packaging on these. Very easy to open. See you later. Comes with her 2 patented lightsabers. There she is in the old plastic prison. Let's see. Let's pop her out here. 1, 2. And there she goes. See you later. Barely knew ya. Not too much different than the other one we had. I love the soft goods mixed with the vinyl plasticky goods. I think that could be used a heck of a lot more in a lot of different lines, so I do like that. I like that she also has the hooks on the side. You can hook her lightsabers on the side of her if you want. Let's see if I can get them on there. Fight me a little bit, but it can be done. So that is a cool feature there. But like I said, the soft good skirt really makes this thing. I really like that soft good. A mix. That's what I think more should do. Mix those up between the two. Got her tails. I don't see any paint issues. I like the true scan on the Star Wars. It makes some of the cartoon figures be more realistic, if that makes sense. So I do like the updates they've done on that. Her right arm is a tad loose compared to her left. Not exactly the worst. But yeah, no paint issues, no nothing. So a very, very strong figure of a fan favorite of the Clone Wars. A lot of people talk about her a lot, and a lot of people hope she gets her own spin-off show and all that fun stuff. And I will be diving more into the character as I continue watching the Clone Wars. So there you go. Let's see who we got next. Next up in the Rebel line, we got Ezra. Now this one, back in the day, the original release of this was a very difficult figure to find in a high dollar figure. This is why I passed on the Rebels. I picked and chose, and I wanted to go back, and this thing was at $100 for a while. Obviously now I'm sure the price has plummeted with the new updated face scan on this one in the re-release, but this was a heavy priced figure, and at the time, I had not seen Rebels, so I'm like, why am I going to spend this much money on this figure? So I welcome a re-release like this one. I'm sure some of you guys, maybe not so much, but there you go. There's the front of the package there. Comes with his lightsaber, his helmet. I don't think he didn't think he was a Jedi, but then found out, hey, actually I am. So what I've seen of the Rebels so far there. Top, legalese on the bottom. There's the old back of the package. Shot. Let's read what it has to say. With his introduction to the crew of the Ghost, a small band of rebels fighting back against the Empire, Ezra comes to believe that he can help change the galaxy for the better. Good for you, Ezra. Always making a difference. He's number 3 in the series, for those keeping track at home. See you later. See you later. See you later. See me in the plastic prison. Comes with a lightsaber and a helmet. Pop those bad boys out. There it is. See you later. All right. What do we got here? Real stiff joints. Not terrible. Like I said, I've seen the other one in person. The face scan is much better, much improved on these new releases. Quite the lightsaber on him. A double handle there. So I always like the guys that have their own type of lightsaber or their own colors, their own format. I have no idea how you get this helmet on his head without scuffing up the paint and everything else. I mean, it doesn't even fit. I'm sure I could cram it on there, but it would scuff up his whole face and his hair. So I think that is a little strange. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I mean, I could definitely get it on, but I do think it would scratch up his nose and everything. Just it's tight. So maybe I don't know, you heat it up a little bit, you got some of that, maybe. Looks like he's got double jointed knees. That's always a plus. He's got his handle on the side, just like Asoka had. You can put his lightsaber there. But that's Ezra, kind of the star, or I don't know what you want to call it, of the Rebels. Definitely a main character of the Rebels crew, that's for sure. So there you go. There's Ezra. Let's see who we have next. All right, next up is the heavy hitter. You guys know me. I like my masked figures, my face painted figures, and I like my heavy big figures, and that's what this one is. This is old Zeb from the Rebels crew, the deluxe figure of the bunch. $10 more price point, very hard to track down at first. Big Bad Toy Store, link in the description. They came through and got this one for me, so I was very happy to get Zeb. Probably my most wanted of the set because of, you know, my rules. I love big figures, and he's the big one of the set. So let's take a look at old Zeb. There he is. A little battle staff action with him. Deluxe, bigger packaging. A little glamour shot on the side. The purple Rebel theme. I like these new themes for these figures. There's the back. Got Zeb there. Clear window on the back. Let's see what it says about Zeb. Meet the muscle of the Ghost team. Zeb Aurelius was a cunning Lasat honor guard who adopted the cause of rebellion against the Empire. Good for him. Good for him helping out. One note about Zeb, a funny thing that maybe not everybody knows. Zeb was originally, this is the art, and this is what Chewbacca was originally going to look like. I've heard that story a few times. So they went back to the archives, said, hey, let's get that character out, and we'll create a new character around him. But this could have very well been Chewbacca with Han Solo back in the day. This is number 1 in the Rebels collection. So there you have that, if anybody's keeping track. See you later. Well, we came back. It was like a boomerang. It was like an Australian boomerang. It came back. See you later, once again. There's the old plastic prison. I like how these Star Wars, I said it earlier, I really like it. See you later. There he is in the old plastic prison. Very cool. I love this staff with the color on it. Look at that. How cool is that? Very cool staff. We'll get big old Zeb out here. See you later. I don't believe Zeb has reuse from another figure. I don't believe so. I like how big and beefy he is, but easily posable. Very cool. You know, 4 feet. I mean, this is definitely probably the winner of the set. I mean, I assumed it would be. I do really like this figure a whole lot. I think it is very cool. The color's a bit drab, but I mean, that's the color he's in. But I love alien and creatures and stuff like that. It also looks like this fits in his back. Yep, it does. So that is very cool too. His weapon fits right there on his back. So you got your choice of how you want to display him. You want to have him carrying it, fighting with it. You make it. Choose your own adventure at its best. So old Zeb here, a strong character. Definitely worth the $30 that I paid. I'm sure by now there's some deals out there. He's been out a while, but very hard to get at first. I really struggled getting this one. So I'm very happy to have this in the collection. The original Chewbacca, Zeb. Alright, next up we got the droid. Every Star Wars crew needs a droid, and that's Chopper. The R2-D2 of the bunch with attitude, as they always. These droids all seem to have attitude to them. I don't understand it. Program those away. Program that attitude out of these guys. I don't know. Chopper was one I did remember seeing on the pegs back in the day. Like I said, I wasn't watching Rebels at the time, so it was an easy pass. I'm not a total completist with my Star Wars line. I do pick and choose to this day. Some lines I get all of them, some I skip, some I float around, and that's what I was doing at the time. But I picked up the whole Rebel set. I said, now is the time for me to get Chopper. Number 2 in the series. There's Chopper right there. Very cool blast effects. I do remember that from the old one. I'm glad they kept that one on. I would assume this is a straight re-release. I don't know off the top of my head, but there's really no face scan technology you can do on a droid, at least this kind of droid. But it does come with some accessories there. A Chopper on the side there, taken off. There's the old back. The other side. Let me read the back to you guys. Chopper is the resident droid of the Ghost. Exactly. Every team needs a droid. Assisting the crew in everything from ship maintenance to combat, even though he doesn't always want to. That's that quirky droids. Program that crazy stuff out of them. I don't know. I wouldn't take any lip from a droid. That is for sure. See you later, Chopper. See you later. See you later. Chopper in the old plastic prison. How cool is that blast effect, though? I do enjoy that. That is very cool. Very, very cool. It comes with an extra leg. Extra wheel. Oh, we're falling apart here. See you later. Very cool. Like this, we got a little bit of articulation. He's a little more wider and a little shorter than a traditional R2. He does pull out. Oh, pull that way out there. You can push it in, pull it out. Fits right in. I think that is very solid. Maybe. Well, it's solid looking. I don't know about solid holding, but there it is. That is a pretty cool blast effect. I love blast effects. I wish Hasbro would come out with a big box of different effects that we could use for our Star Wars, Marvel Legends, any of that kind of stuff. I think that would be very cool. You can put in his third leg here and there. If you don't want to use the blast effects, you can give him the old R2 third leg. Once again, choose your own adventure, guys. I think it'll be definitely displayed with the blast effect for me. I think that gives it a little bit more character. And we got an extra leg here. I don't know what the significance of this extra leg is, really. I don't know. I guess it doesn't have the wire attached to it. Oh, yeah, it does. Huh. I don't know. Nothing that special about that. At the top on there. Very cool. As far as droids go, very cool. I like the blast effect was much needed. I feel like that makes that a tremendous value compared to just no blast effects. Not sure if you can really use this blast effect with anybody else, but it's cool to have nonetheless. So there you go. Star Wars Rebels Resident Droid Chopper. Alright, next up in the Rebels crew, we got Hera Syndola. I'm terrible at pronouncing these Star Wars guys' names, but old Hera always reminds me of the dancing kind of girls in Jabba's palace from the original movies. That's what she's part of that race, whatever that race is called. I'm sure it says in the back of the box. Let me read. The captain and heart of the Ghost crew, Hera Syndola was gifted pilot and leader. The Twi'lek could bring out the best in her team, making them believe in themselves. So there you go. There you have it. Said it all right there for me. See her there in the old package. Love that green skin. Yeah, why not? Green skin. Side. There's the old other side, the old glamour shot. The back I just read. No paint applications on any of these. I don't see any paint issues. Hasbro is tremendous with paint applications between Marvel Legends, Star Wars, Power Rangers is a little iffy at times, but compared to Mattel, who has a few missteps quite often, I always find, Hasbro does a very good job on their paint applications. Let's pull Hera out. See you later. See you later. There it is. She's got that little blaster gun. I mean, that is a small, small gun. I don't know. I guess it's easy to hide if you're trying to be elusive. Like the Rebels crew is. They're trying to hide out. It's almost like they are rebels. See you later. Alright, I'll put this gun in here before I lose it. Man, that is a small gun. Doesn't even really fit in her hands very well. Oh, she does have a holster down there on her foot, and that is exactly where that gun is going. That'll stay there forever. It'll never leave that holster. So there it is. Hera. I think we've seen this body maybe before. No, maybe not. I don't know. Not on a female. We've definitely seen it on a male, but a strong figure. The articulation is extremely limited with her horns. I don't know if you call those horns or whatever you call them, tentacles. You can't really turn her head because it affects the shoulder. The articulation on these are the same as your traditional Star Wars and Hasbro. You got elbows, you got the waist, you got the head moves. You don't have butterflies. You do have double jointed knees, which is always cool. And you got ankle rocker there, a little bit of pivot. Your traditional articulation for you articulation heads out there, but I'm not telling you guys anything you don't know. You've seen enough Star Wars figures, I'm sure, to know your articulations. But cool, you need the pilot and the leader of the Rebels crew. So there it is. There's Hera. We got one left. Let's get down to it. All right, number 4 in the final one in the Rebels crew unboxing. We got Kanan Jarrah, another Jedi, a secret Jedi, if you will. But let's take a look at him. I did have this one previously, and I did not know who he was at the time, but I got him at a GameStop sale for $5. I actually got this one from GameStop as well, as they had those deals where you bought so many figures, you got a free one. Well, I had a free one, and I had to pick a figure in the store. This was the only figure between Hasbro, Mattel, all the fun stuff I collect that I didn't have in the whole GameStop store, if you can believe that. I said, well, I guess it's a sign I got to pick this one up, and that's what I did. So definitely better face scan than the old one. Of course, I can't find my old one anywhere. I got it ready for this video, and I laid it down somewhere. Cannot find it. I'm sure the minute this video is over, I will find it, but it is what it is. So this is the new one, the updated version. There he is on the side. Love that purple color for the Rebels. Every different set has a different package. There it is on the back. Let's read the back. Let's see what it says about him. Not every Jedi perished in Order 66. Kanan Jarrah survived the Emperor's Purge, going underground for years and was hiding the truth about who he really was. So there you go. There's a little bit about him. Of the man, the myth, the legend. See you later. See you later. Yeah, it works. It's got to go somewhere. There he is in the plastic prison. Got a lightsaber. Big long handle on his lightsaber. Like I said, I like guys that have different sabers. There it is. Up high. See you later. All right. So, I can say I wish I could compare it. I wish I could find him. I don't know what I did. He's got to be around here somewhere, but it is what it is. But definitely improvements on the head scan on this one. His head looks tremendously better. You know, sometimes you say, do I want to buy the new figure because of this? I don't know. It's up to you. I think if you have the old ones, unless you get it free for me, I think you could probably live with the old ones. I don't know how close you're looking at your figures and stuff. If you're a crazy Star Wars person, though, and a serious collector, I don't count myself as the most serious of Star Wars collectors compared to some of my other lines. I definitely enjoy Star Wars. Been around Star Wars my whole life. But it's not my #1 favorite action figure line to collect. I think you guys all know that. I do buy them, though. I do enjoy them. I do enjoy Star Wars. But if I was a super hardcore Star Wars fan, I'd obviously have every single figure ever. And that is one line that, holy cow, can you imagine if you had every Star Wars figure ever? That would be next level. You'd have to build a massive mansion just for your Star Wars figure collection. But yeah, very cool. I like this one. It is definitely improved from the last one. I wish I could show you the other one. I feel like the paint applications on the entire figure are actually better on this one. The other one looked a heck of a lot more cartoony. And that's what the original release of all these figures in the set looked a lot more cartoony. These make them, the cartoon figures, look more realistic to fit in with the movie figures, kind of making one universe all look the same. And I do appreciate that, because I would like to put my Rebels with my Clone Wars, with my Return of the Jedis, put them all together so they all look kind of uniform and all have a similar look to them. So that is really cool. As far as Star Wars figures go with the Black Series. And the Black Series continues to do really good things. Very hard to get in my area, the Black Series figures. The hardest figures to get, I feel. So there must be some hardcore Star Wars collectors in my my backyard, I would say. So there you have it. Let's line them all up. I'll put them in order of how I like them, and then we'll finish up the video. Alright guys, let's finish up this Star Wars Rebel Black Series unboxing, and I put them in order of my favorite to least favorite, and I think you guys by now know probably what my number one was. Obviously a big figure, an alien creature, speaking right to me. Old Zeb is my favorite, followed up by Sabrine. I do like her. It's obviously not the new one, but I leave the mask on, so it works for me. Kind of counts, kind of doesn't count. But I am going with that one as number 2. Ezra at number 3. I think this one was kind of the sleeper of the bunch. Known about the figure being high value for a lot of years. Never got it. Now that I have it, it is better in hand outside the package. Ahsoka next up. What's there to say? We've had a lot more. I do have a few more of her to even open up that I haven't got around to yet. So we'll see. We'll compare those when the time comes. Canon Jarrah I already had before. So not as cool and as new for me. Maybe that's why he's down at the bottom of the list. And then Hera, just not a lot of accessories, not a lot to it. I mean, it's a cool looking figure. I like the green. I like the hair, tentacle, tail type deal. But the articulation is limited. It's a skinny, smaller figure, so there's not a ton of meat on the bone there. And I almost forgot Chopper. How could I do that? But I got to put Chopper at the end. Just because it's a bot, it's almost an accessory. It doesn't feel like a figure. The blast effects are great. I think that adds to it. But it really feels like an accessory. You could almost put her with Hera and make one pack out of that. Maybe make it the price of this one. I just feel like this is a $10, not a $20 figure for that droid. I don't know. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, if you think I'm different. But I would have liked to have seen that. Or maybe put him with Zeb and, I don't know, figure out a way to only charge me $10 for that accessory is how I feel. But you guys tell me in the comments your thoughts on what you think about it. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Putting out videos every single day, and that'll continue until I can't. But anyways, for the whole Rebels crew and all the Star Wars universe, I'm going to speak for the whole universe. I'm Kyle. We'll see you guys all real soon.